Dandelion may have a bad reputation, but it is not just a pesky garden weed. From chai tea to salad to herbal medicine, dandelion is one of the most versatile plants you can forage. Dandelion is easy to find, it's everywhere, completely edible and very nutritious. In addition, there are some great cultivars you can grow. Today, we are talking about the many ways you can use dandelion. Not only are dandelions good for us, they are critical for bees and other pollinators who benefit from their early bloom time. The common dandelion is an invasive species, but the horned dandelion is native to the western United States where it prefers mountain regions. Like the common dandelion, it is edible and very nutritious. Dandelion is an excellent source of essential nutrients. Raw or cooked dandelions contain vitamins A, C, and K. It's also a minor source of vitamin E and B. Each part of the dandelion plant also has specific nutritional properties. The flowers are rich in antioxidants, including beta carotene and polyphenols. These compounds protect cells from damage. They look beautiful in salads or for garnishes, but you can also saute them or make jelly. For the best taste, pinch the yellow petals off from the green base. Dandelion greens contain important minerals, including iron, calcium, potassium, and magnesium. They can be eaten raw in salads or cooked like spinach. Dandelion root is a great source of soluble fiber, stored in the inulin, which supports digestive function and a healthy gut microbiome. Not only do humans benefit, but rabbits, white-tailed deer, chipmunks, and many species of birds, such as wild turkeys, will consume the seeds and foliage. Hi, I'm Amy, an organic gardener and environmental educator. My new book is all about creating a garden that attracts pollinators, birds, frogs, and yes, rabbits. Dandelion has a number of health benefits, and I'll link some medical articles in the description if you are interested in where I got my information. Dandelion extract decreases inflammation, and its acids, which are found in all parts of the plant, may help regulate blood sugar levels. Dandelion also helps lower cholesterol, which could support heart health. Dandelion root is traditionally used to support liver function by promoting bile production, which helps in digestion and detoxification. It's often included in herbal teas for liver cleansing. Dandelion is a natural diuretic. Its French common name, pissenlit, means wet the bed. The diuretic properties of dandelion make it useful in treating urinary tract infections. Dandelions like cool weather, and you may have fewer in the summer. So, what better way than to grow some yourself? Dandelions are one of the easiest edible greens to grow. You can sow dandelion seeds indoors 4 to 6 weeks before the last frost in spring, or outdoors once the danger of frost has passed. Lightly press them into moist soil as they benefit from light to germinate. Seeds usually germinate in 7 to 14 days when soil temperatures are around 50 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Once seedlings appear, thin them so plants are 6 to 12 inches or 15 to 30 centimeters apart. This gives the rosette room to grow and allows the taproot to develop properly. Dandelions grow best in full sun, but will tolerate partial shade. In warmer zones, afternoon shade will keep them blooming longer. There are several cultivars which have been developed with eating in mind. Clio is a high-yielding and heat-tolerant Italian-type dandelion green, ideal for salads and braising. It features large leaves that grow up to 12 inches tall. This variety matures in 48 to 56 days, resists bolting during regrowth, and offers a tangy flavor. It is sold by Johnny's in Maine. Baker's Creek sells an interesting, non-aggressive, white-flowered variety. They say it's fabulous fried for tempura, and the long taproot is known for its medicinal benefits. It likes morning sun and part to full shade in the afternoon. I have more recipes on the website article if you are looking to cook, but here are some of my favorites. This smoothie was made from frozen banana, milk, spinach, peanut butter, and dandelion greens. Please give this video a thumbs up if it has been helpful. Dandelion tea can be made from the roots, leaves, or flowers. It depends on what you are wanting. For example, tea made from the flowers makes a lighter, sweeter, and floral tasting brew. The roots can also be roasted to make dandelion coffee substitute. To roast dandelion roots for tea, chop the roots finely and roast at 250 degrees Fahrenheit until they are completely dry and brown. This will take 3 to 4 hours, depending on the size of the roots. For dandelion coffee, grind the roots in a coffee grinder or blender and steep in boiling water for 5 minutes. The obvious way to use the leaves are in a salad. The smaller the leaves, the more tender and less bitter they are. Add some flowers for a tasty addition. Sautéed dandelion greens are delicious. To remove some of the bitterness, you can soak the greens for 10 minutes, blanching them in boiling water before sautéing. I like them combined with onion, garlic, and eggs. And of course, dandelion wine and jelly are fam favorites. Dandelion salve is commonly used as a natural remedy to help alleviate with arthritis pain and sore muscles. It also just feels nice on dry skin. Looking to have some family fun outside? Have the kids make dandelion crowns. Dandelions do rarely cause allergic reactions for sensitive individuals because it contains lactones, which is related to latex. Check out my video on foraging for 9 plants that are easy to find in nature and make wonderful teas. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful sunny day.